What's up, kings and queens? It is Queen Tajay, and I am back with another video. And in this video I will be doing encapsulated butterflies on an off-white background. So let's get started. I've already prepped my client's nails for the most part, so now I'm just going in with this color called Sea Dragon from Sea Tones. This color is an off-white, and it also glows in the dark. If you don't want to glow in the dark off-white, then you can just purchase her rhythmic color, which is also on the site, and I will also link that below as always. So I did not do a clear base because I am still running low and I need to get more clear acrylic. And plus, this client likes to wait until her nails either pop off or she pops them off, and then she'll get a new set. Typically her sets last about a month, so you will see her once a month all the time. She never gets refills. She'll just come in if they not even pop off, because they don't pop off anymore. They used to, but if they grow out or if she decides to take them off, then she'll come to me and get a full set. So I'm just applying this color very smooth. I want to apply this color as perfect as possible. That way I do not have to deal with a lot of fouling. So right here you just saw me start from the cuticle. I'm trying to try new methods, which is the 1 bead method and the 2 bead method. I'm pretty good with the 2 bead method now, but the 1 bead method is just, I don't know, it's kind of difficult, but I'll get it. So I will stop talking for just a few seconds and I will come back and explain what I am doing with the butterflies. For the butterflies, I am literally just sticking them on because they are butterfly stickers, and I got them from California Boutique, which is another part of Sea Tones, kinda. It's mother and daughter, so the daughter owns Sea Tones and the mother owns California Boutique. So California Boutique is the one that I get all of the nail art, nail foil, nail stickers, nail bling. That's where I get all of my stuff. So for this set, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the butterflies. I know I have seen plenty of people doing butterfly full sets, and I just had to try them, but I was still kind of confused on how I wanted to do them. So right here, you will see throughout the video, I'm kind of like going in and out the camera trying to figure out which ones I want to place on the nail and how I want to place them. But it's very basic. So like, I applied that Sea Dragon color, I smooth it out as close as possible, and then I just stick the butterflies any way possible. I tried to make them all go the same way, because if you have your butterflies going all different type of ways, sometimes it gets confusing, like it's too much going on with your nails. So I tried to have them going or make them seem like they are flying the same way. So yeah, I'm just doing that. Apply that color very smooth, apply the sticker, and then move on to the next nail. Once all of them dry, I'm going to go back and encapsulate. I do want to say that my aunt was cooking because they are having a block party, so you will see a few times throughout this video that I'll pick up a bead and try to place it on the nail, and it wouldn't go down. That is because the temperature in my house was really hot. It wasn't even warm. It was literally, everybody was sweating. So just make sure, like, if you want your acrylic to set, of course you can have it warmer in your house or your salon or your suite, Or if you want it to dry a little slow, you can have the air flowing or have a fan, somewhere nearby. Of course, not near your powder and stuff, but you can have a fan to kind of slow that down. Also, if you like fast setting acrylic and you only have the regular setting acrylic, you can put acetone in your monomer. I choose not to do that unless I'm working with like 3D flowers that I know I have down packed. Then I do that. But if you're not as good, I do not suggest putting acetone in your monomer, because when you lay it down, you literally have to move like somebody is chasing you. Like, you have to move really fast. So keep that in mind. I know normally I don't talk about liquid to powder ratio as much anymore, or I don't explain why I don't do certain things, but that is one thing that I will give the secret to. I do not like fast setting monomer, even though I'm actually starting to get better, but I'm not even close to being fast enough to use fast setting monomer or to have acetone in my monomer. Also, I do want to say that to make sure that you have some tweezers, because it is kind of hard to do it by hand, and the tweezers made it easier to pick up the butterfly stickers. You want your butterflies to be sticky so that they stay on your nail while you're doing all of your designs. But honey, I was having a difficult time. I was having a difficult time just picking them up, but that's good, because you don't want to get your butterflies in the mail or something and they are falling off the plastic already and you haven't even used them yet. That means they're going to give you a hard time when you're doing your set. Also, a little back, like I said earlier, it was warmer where I was, so it was more difficult to pick up a bead, but of course I fixed it and I was able to pick up my beautiful beads and lay them as perfect as possible. So for the thumbnails, I decided to try to incorporate all of the colors that I used on the previous nails onto the one thumbnail. So that's what you see me doing here, just trying to make sure that all of the colors are coordinated. A lot of times, I don't want to talk about people and say people, but a lot of times, okay, some of us just throw things together, throw designs, and a lot of times they don't go together, nor do they look right. So what I'm starting to do, and that's for my previous work as well, like when I was fresh out, but I like to try to color coordinate. So what goes with green, yellow or orange? What goes with purple, pink or blue? You know, things of that nature, so they all tie together. But with this set, I did incorporate like the blue and purple, but I made sure they were placed correctly on the nail. So I am done with the thumbnail. I am going to go back to the pinky nail and encapsulate with C-Tones Ultra Clear Acrylic. I'm going to go to the next hand and do something similar. Of course, I'm going to use the butterflies, but I am going to change the colors, and I'm going to speed the second part up. I wanted to make sure that you all see what I did and how I encapsulate things. I know sometimes a lot of us nail YouTubers, we don't get into detail or show the full video. So I just wanted to try to do this once, and I want to see if you all like it or not. This full set took me about an hour and 10 minutes, so that's what, 70 minutes and some change. So I did pretty good with this time. Again, I'm going to let you all watch this one, and it's basically the same thing, so I'm going to speed it up. So now I'm going back to the previous hand and doing my filing and shaping. Of course, I do this method all the time. I make sure my shape is how I want it. Make sure the free edge is straight like I like it. And then I am going to go on top of the nail and make sure that it's smooth. That way my top coat won't tell on me if I didn't apply my foundation well enough. So you always want to make sure you file as smooth as possible on top of the nail so that top coat won't tell on you, because it definitely will. And I'm making sure that I do around her cuticles. I am going to go in with my comb bit, but again, that is not necessary. As you all seen in my previous video, I did not go in with the comb bit because it was soaking upstairs, so I just used my hand file and it worked just as good. So I want y'all to watch this filing video, and then I'll come back. And of course, after I am done filing, I am going to turn my client's hands towards me so I can make sure they are straight and just like I like them. Also, when I file on top of the nail, as you all could tell previously, I hold the side of their side walls, which is this hyponychium, perinychium. Yeah, their perinychium is what we call it, which is the sides of their nail. So it's like the tissue. I hold that back and then I start filing. That way I do not cut them, because I have had experience when I was just starting a while back where I was cutting my clients because the zebra file was too sharp. So I rather cut myself than my clients. So you will see me holding the skin back sometimes, or pulling the skin back so I can get a drill bit around like I'm doing here, or a hand file. And if I'm doing the sides, I am going to pull some of that skin back and shape. Unless it's a very thin, not sorry, unless it's a very dull zebra file, I suggest you always hold that skin back. That way you do not cut them at all. Some people are forgiving, some are not. I'm sure you all have heard someone or even yourselves say, oh, the shop cut me, or I cut myself, or whoever cut me when they were doing my nails, I don't want to go back to them. Nobody wants to be cut, so you have to hold their hand appropriately. And even though I'm not holding their cuticle back when I just did that thumbnail, I made sure that I pulled the skin back and I was going in a round motion, so I was not hitting the cuticle directly. Now I'm going to the other hand and I am doing the same thing. Again, I'm doing all of this twice to let you get clarification, or some clarity, sorry. Now I am going back in and going in with my comb bit and getting all of that acrylic off my client's skin and cleaning up the cuticles. That way I do not have any lifting. She can just go on for a month, and you know, if she want to pop them off, which I don't agree with, but she don't listen. So you know, if she wants to do that or soak off, she can do so, but she will not have any lifting. If she does have lifting, it'll be very minimal. Her last set, she did tell me that one of them was lifting, so then she started to, you know, pick at the other ones. So that is pretty good for me, because like I said earlier in the video, I used to have so much popping off, it didn't make no sense. It looked like I didn't know what I was doing. Actually, I barely did know what I was doing. I just knew the book worked. So you want to be careful with that. Make sure you file and you know, make sure you're using tips that fit, because if you don't, they will pop off. Make sure that you are cleaning the cuticles and removing the shine from the natural nail plate. If not, that will make them pop off. If you have acrylic on there after you apply acrylic and this all over your cuticle area and up under the nails, that will cause lifting and to have it pop off. So you do not want that. Make sure you take the necessary steps to get the set done correctly. It's not always just about looks, it's about the foundation as well. As you all seen, I had a lot of dust, so I will be removing everything with my brush, and the little one just was not doing it for me, and I didn't, you know, want her to get up because she was on the time frame. She had other things to do, so I just went in with my bigger brush, and now I'm going to go in with C-Tone's non-wipe gel top coat. You can cure it for 30 seconds, but we did it for 60, just in case. You know, it wasn't no particular reason. We just wanted to make sure that everything was cured the first time. Like I said, she had somewhere to go. So, you know, press for time. You got to make sure that you do everything correctly and minimize whatever you can. As long as you get that client out of your chair and they get what they want and everything is fine, you're good. I want to thank you kings and queens for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click on that notification bell so you know when I post. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.